What's going on, y'all? So we up working, man. Let me let y'all know. So what I do want to talk about before I let y'all hear this little song. Well, y'all heard the song already, but I'm up working on it, mixing it. But what I noticed is how bad these people been trying to block me and oppress me. Hold on a second. I'm tripping right now. Hold on. I'm steady right now. Stop smoking right now, so that's what I'm talking about. But it is what it is. I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, talk shit. Do whatever y'all want. Like I said, it helped me out more. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Because it's not something new today I've been doing. And actually, I told y'all I do it every now and then. Or whatever. But, so I was trying to sell this computer. And I was looking up this computer. And I basically seen that, this computer is powerful as shit. But I wasn't able to utilize the capabilities. So right now, with me mixing this track right here, I'm noticing that I'm able to use a lot more programs. Everybody not gonna understand this, but to y'all who know something about this stuff, I'm able to use a lot more of these plugins before my CPU basically start overloading. One of the main things I noticed at the beginning of me being gang stalked, before I even knew what gang stalking was, or before I even knew I was being targeted, was I was ordering new computers. This computer being one of them. The Dell laptop that you see, like I say, I paid like $4,000 for that computer. That I never got to use. That brand new computer up there sitting with an administrative password on it. I haven't never been able to use that either. But with that computer, I had to get it wiped out. Why? Because it was overheat. It was running. And even when I turned this on, and this is what these scumbags do out here, man, and it's put wear and tear on my devices. They start attacking it with their device, with their software, the hardware, or whatever these creeps be using. It start making my computer work harder. You know what I'm saying? You could hear it working when I don't even have a program open. You know what I'm saying? The fan will start coming on. And this is signs that scumbags has some malicious stuff. Some stuff is going on with you. So with this computer, I used to wrap it. Let me show you all this expensive. That's what I'm saying. Who likes spending this money? This, just for this material right here, this was $30. This right here. This is $30. Who want to keep spending money? Like, I had to wrap my computer in this, you know what I'm saying, to basically air gap it. Because, yes, they got hardware that can literally target your computer, man. Even when it's not connected to Wi-Fi, they be connecting to my computer in different ways, and influencing it in different ways. And this is what it's like with technology like this in the hands of white supremacist scumbags. So that's why it's important for me to show my story, man. A regular person out here living, not bothering nobody, actually trying to help people. So how do a man who, this is for my mentorship. This is for my children. This is for your children. This wasn't for me. I gave up my music passion a long time ago. I've been lost passion, but we gotta thank the scumbags, because I'm a musical genius. You know what I'm saying? And I say that not perfect. I got a lot of work to do, and I got a lot of skills to perfect. So help get these white supremacist scumbags off my ass. You know what I'm saying? Let me perfect it so I can, help myself and help your children. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's in my heart more than anything. I'm not here to help myself. I've been dedicated to making a program for your children and to helping my people. My people that have been oppressed, I've been, dedicated to reversing the damage that they have caused. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sickening and sad to see my own people work against me. When you see this, like I say, look around. I literally broke down in tears the other day. When I looked at all of this stuff, I started organizing my room and organizing the basement, because I'm confined to the basement right now. That's another part of my story we'll talk about a little later. But no, I started reorganizing stuff, and when I looked at it, I'm like, man, I broke down. I wanted to do a video and really reflect at that time, but I guess the Most High, like, nope, and really see right now, and I really seen, and I'm like, first of all, it was gratitude, because just one of these pieces of equipment, man, one of these pieces, literally, even just my camera, I was thinking about that this morning. I really love, I did like video and videography and stuff like that. I was into that. I wanted a camera so bad. You know what I'm saying? I wanted certain things so bad. So what I said and what I did was, you know, I always try to be what I needed most. You know what I'm saying? When I look at things that I wanted to do in life, and you know, I look for my purpose, what did you need? What opportunities was blocked from you? One of the main things, I hated seeing the politics in the music business. So I'm like, man, we gotta find a way to do this for ourselves. So for a long time, I'm talking about way before being targeted, way before all of this stuff, I was trying to start social networks. I've been trying to do this for a minute, build communities. I tried to even build the Black Circle. It was going to be called the Black Circle. The page is probably still up on Facebook. I didn't even try to search it, but it was called the Black Circle. I didn't move on it because I didn't have the foundation. But I wanted to, that's something I wanted to do, or not to necessarily say I didn't have the foundation. I was trying to get my social network running. So these is things I invested in, I experiment with. I don't feel like I failed, but I feel like, you know, it was an experiment. You know what I'm saying? It's experience, and, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm just saying all of that to say this has been my passion. It's been in my heart. Look, man, it's documented proof. Like, you know what I'm saying? My you could just look back and just see. So for somebody like me to be targeted is crazy, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So just pay attention, man. But yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna play this song for y'all. It's Let Me Loose, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna play a little bit. Let's So that's what I'm working on this morning. But I got a lot of work to do with that, John. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually about to start it all the way over, because I need to experiment. I need to experiment with how my room sound. You know, it's not an ideal room. It's not treated. The space is crazy. But, you know, we gonna do the best we can. Then I have to brush up on my skills, because I did forget a lot of stuff. Plus, I never, you know, perfected things the way I wanted to perfect them in the first place. But nah, I just wanted to let y'all know that it's crazy. Cause I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn, I didn't have my buffer this low. Like, so I got my buffer real low, like 128, right? And I got a bunch of plugins on here. I even got a mastering plugin on here. Like, I never was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So now I made this different profile here. So they was influencing my main profile, like the main profile. They turned stereo imaging off. They made it, I forget, I did document it though. So we do got video showing it. But that's on my main profile. When I started another profile and changed the password, I changed the password to my main profile, and I started another profile. Like I say, you never really supposed to use your administrative profile anyway. Lately I've been doing a lot of reckless stuff, because like I said, I be just trying to get stuff done, man. You know what I'm saying? And I still gotta go back to the main profile and work on some stuff. And I'm not running from these douchebags. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm going to continue being great. I'm going to continue building what I'm trying to build, and I'm just going to document, and I'm going to bring y'all on the ride. But as far